I got a package. It's the Monsgeek Fun 60, one of the cheapest magnetic switches you can get currently on the market. And today I want to check it out with you together, unbox it, give it a try and see how it performs. You might know that I'm pretty much into mechanical keyboards and that I have tried multiple ones, from the normal 60% ones until I built my completely custom ones with like custom PCB design and everything. So I'm pretty much into mechanical keyboards, but I did never try magnetic switches so far. Also, you might know that I built 2 keyboards with echo switches already, and these are still by far my most favorite box switches. So here are the Echo Cream Blues in it. They are amazing to type if you love box switches. Unfortunately, I'm pretty much into low profile switches, so I have like a really tiny keyboard that I'm using on my day-to-day work. But whenever I go into box switches, Echo Cream Blue are my favorite ones, so they reached out to me and asked me if I want to review their keyboard with magnetic switches. And let me tell you, this is like 30 bucks, 40 bucks. They are cheaper than my headphones, and you get a pretty solid keyboard as far as I see it. Yeah, let's first take a look at their website. So here we have the Fun Pro and the Fun Max. This is the Fun Pro, so it's the cheapest one. It's USB-C only, and what I really enjoy are the colors, right? So you can choose really different color modes. They are all pretty awesome. I got the full black one, and you might know the American Psycho gig on mechanical keyboards.
That's very cool, Nikhil, but that's nothing. Look at this.
That is really nice.
MX Brown with 0.4s. What do you think?
Nice.
Jesus, this is really super. How does a nitwit like you get so tasteful?
I can't believe that Brian prefers Zambia's keys to mine.
But wait, you ain't seen nothing yet. Obsidian black. MX green switches.
Impressive. Very nice.
Black color keyboard, and you get it for like 30 bucks, right? This is crazy. 30 euros for a keyboard. Like a meal at McDonald's for 2 people is more expensive than $30. And you get everything you need, like the magnetic switches in here. You have stabilizers in it. It's a pre-looped. You have this software that you can configure the keys when they are reset and when they are actuated. You have this rapid typing, so it's especially important if you are a gamer. I'm not. I'm an engineer, so I'm typing for like words and not games. But still, I want to give it a shot and see how it is. We're talking about $30 for a fully keyboard. It's crazy. Like I pay more only for my keycaps on my keyboard. So let's see if they can deliver for 30 euros, because it's by far the cheapest keyboard I ever owned. All of my other keyboards are at least 60 to 100 euros. Even like the cheapest ones that I got from Keychron are over 60 euros, like 70 euros. And my most expensive one is like the Korn with 250 euros. So this is definitely putting a new level in like cheapness on my keyboards, and I want to see if they are any good. But first, let's get a coffee and dive into it. Now that I have my coffee with one of my worst latte arts ever, so you cannot even recognize this heart, let's take a look inside the keyboard and what they deliver for 30 euros. One thing to make clear, I already looked inside to know what I am reviewing here, so it's my second time unboxing. You have this nice cover for the keys. We don't need that. Then the wrapping around the keyboard, and there we have the keyboard itself. Remove that already. This is the keyboard. It has the numbers in front, or the letters up in front of the caps here. Looks pretty nice, so you can see them if you want, but usually you don't because you look upside down. Here we have the USB-C port. Nothing special because it is a wired one, but it feels very heavy. So it's like 300, 400 grams or something. So it's a pretty heavy keyboard for a plastic one. Here we have the logo. You don't see it there. Now you see it. The logo in purple. Really subtle, nice. Looks nice. What is in the on the bottom here? Yeah, made in China, Wired Pro. Nothing special, except it just looks amazing. Really solid build, like it doesn't move at all. So if you bend it, it doesn't bend. It's like not cracking at all. It's really, really solid build. You cannot escape, you won't get that for like the €100 Keychron keyboards. This one is definitely sturdier and better built than most of the Keychron keyboards I have. But what else do we get in the package? Basically nothing. So we have this box here with a little USB-C cable. That's one of the worst cables I've ever seen, to be honest. It has nice caps, but other than that, it's like pretty ugly. Yeah, I would just throw that away. We don't need that. And a keycap puller that also is like cheap, like, yeah, super cheap. But honestly, what you can expect from a keyboard that costs you €30. So yeah, I don't know. I don't need that. I mean, we can check how the keycaps, if we remove them. Here we have the switch. I don't know if we can remove that as well. They sit very tight. I don't want to break it now before I tested it. The keycaps are double shot. Here you can see them. Yeah, they feel okay, I would say. Nothing special, nothing good or bad. You see the fat fingers a bit, but they feel okay. I would like nothing bad. You cannot expect better from this price point. So yeah, let's remove the packaging and find the cable again because I have to plug it in. I don't have any open USB-C port, USB-A port, and they deliver USB-C to A cable. That's something that I really don't understand because these days no one has USB-A anymore. I will just use a different cable from mine. So we have it plugged in. It starts to glow. We want to set it up. Yeah, I just recognized they sent me the ISO format. So the high enter key, I really don't like them. So I probably will give it a friend because I will not use it with the ISO keyboard layout. But still, it looks amazing. And let's give it a typing test. Welcome, searching device. Mac. So it directly recognized the keyboard. That's pretty solid. So I just downloaded the driver and recognizing the keyboard. Let's check what we can do here. Q. What? I don't know if you see it. Let me turn off the lights so you can see it better. You can. What? Like it's just selected, just connected to the browser, and you can set up like crazy color modes. I mean, I'm not a big fan of RGB, but this is amazing. This one I liked. Like you type it and it just goes away from that. Like, what? I'm a fan of that. Like, not gonna lie. That's pretty nice. Like, yeah, okay, it's just the colors. We shouldn't care about too much about that. Yeah, dazzle, that's fine. So we can also create macros. What? There are people sharing their profiles and there's like the heart. Let's do the white heart. Did I do the white heart or this one? Okay, I'm a bit surprised. Like, what you get for 30 euros is way above what I expected. Like, the typing itself is amazing. It feels so good. Like, I don't know if you love box keyboards, if you love the 60% layout, like it's crazy. Like, I cannot get over that. Just to make it clear, I'm not getting paid anything by this. So they just sent me the keyboard and they asked me to give it a review. And I'm crazy surprised. Like, I don't know, it's the best keyboard you can get for 30 bucks. Like, this is an honest review. Like, if you search for a good keyboard for gaming, office typing, like this typing is like amazingly good. Like, it feels really, really good. And I'm just surprised. Like, honestly, it's the best keyboard you can get for that money. Like, this is a no-brainer. This keyboard is like absolute no-brainer to buy. Like 30, 40 euros. I cannot get over this. Like, I would even say you can pay at least like up to 100 euros. I would say it's like absolute fair. It's like bang for the buck. So like 100 euros for this keyboard, still pretty solid. Yes, the accessories are shit. Like, the cable, you don't need it. You can immediately throw it away. This keycap puller, yeah, it's one of the cheapest I've ever seen. The packaging is like not amazing, but in the end, it comes up to the keyboard, right? So this is the one thing that you need to use. This is the one thing that you want. You can replace the cable. You can replace the keycap puller. Like, nothing amazing. Like, you don't need to take it. But I pay more for the switches alone. Like, in my keyboard, the keycaps or the switches are more expensive in its own than the whole keyboard here. And this is a magnetic switch keyboard, right? So this is amazing for gaming. So you have this rapid firing. Yes, it's prohibited in some games, but still, it's crazy good. Like, the keyboard feels solid, right? So you cannot break it. You can like throw it on the ground. It's like heavy. I think there is some metal in it to make it heavier. Like, honestly, I don't think this plastic is the heavy part, but I don't care, right? So it just feels amazing. The typing, the sound, like, it's this thockiness that everyone is talking about. You get it here, right? It's amazingly thocky. Let me show you. It's crazy. Yes, now it feels a bit. If you put it on the ground, it sounds better. But if you hold it up, it sounds a bit like light. Like, compared to, let me take this one. Compared to this one, this is crazy high, very high pitch. Compared to this one, very low pitch. Let me give it a shot with like a linear keyboard from Keychron, because they are the closest to what I have here. This sounds just cheap compared to it. These are the red box switches. It feels completely different and very shit in comparison. Like, honestly, the keyboard is built the same, right? So same heaviness, same sturdiness, also plastic on the outside. Even so, if I compare it, the Monsgeek is way better built, right? So you don't have these gaps. It's like really, really solid built in here. Here you have all over the gaps and stuff. And I'm a big fan of Keychron. They build amazing keyboards. This one is pretty solid. I reviewed it for typing. It's good. It's a linear red switches, but listen to the sound comparison. It's a no-brainer. If you consider buying a keyboard, if you're a beginner, if you want to have it for gaming, for desk setup, just get this one. It looks amazing. It feels amazing. The build quality is pretty solid. And for this money, honestly, like, go to McDonald's, buy some food. It's more expensive than this one. And yeah, I cannot say anything bad about it except the accessories. And you just don't need. Just buy a better USB-C cable. Some USB-C cables are more expensive than this keyboard. From a typing perspective, highly recommendation. And it just looks amazing. It feels like this American Psycho thing. I will link this down in the description. And yeah, If you're interested, let me know in the description what you think about the keyboard, what are your opinions. If you are interested in vibe coding, because I'm currently doing a testing in vibe coding, I'm trying to create an iOS app in vibe coding, and if you are interested in that, just subscribe. I'm currently trying to build myself a biking tracking device where I can race against myself. But yeah, let me know down in the description if you're interested in that. Let me know what you think about the keyboard down in the description, and if you want me to review some different keyboards or mouses, because I'm really selective in what I am testing. This one, super cheap, super amazing. I just accept it because I like the look of this keyboard. And now I'm also pretty surprised about the build quality and the feel of that. I did not expect that. Thank you for watching. Have a great rest of the day. See you soon.